Welcome to another video of Dead by Daylight. My name is Cubeproductions. Today we're playing Score Merchant as always. Using, of course, our perks. We're using Jolt, which we always use because Jolt basically is really useful when it comes to downing a survivor and stopping gens. Make your choice. Sword Choke, Floods of Rage. And lastly, we're using Save the Best for Last, which basically every time we hit a survivor who's not the obsession, the next time we swing, we have less cooldown on our swings. I'm using a different green add-on today. I'm using anytime a cloud trap is removed, the survivor's aura is removed for 4 seconds. And also we're using brown noise generator because we always use brown noise generator to make them oblivious, so we can chase them or put drones in certain locations. But the reason why I'm using Save the Best for Last this time and this different green add-on is I want to make a build that was focused on protecting gens and seeing people, but also I wanted to make sure that we can get really good effect of our instant down ability. But without further ado, let's get straight to the game so I can show how great this build is. Okay, we are in Raccoon City Police Station East Wing, which is the worst in my opinion of the two maps. But it doesn't really matter because as long as we have a good 3-gen, which we always do with Score Merchant, we can easily win. Now we don't even need a 3-gen to win, honestly, but mainly what I like to do is, of course, get this top gen and the bottom gen droned up, making it really hard for survivors to be able to actually do anything on them. So now we don't have to worry about the middle of the map at all. And because we're in the east part of the map, we also don't have to worry about the west corner at all. So we're going to chase this person because we found them, but I know I'm not going to down them because there's pallets here. So I'm going to try to break the pallet, hopefully they can drop it, but instead they don't drop the pallet at all. And they're going to go in a spot that has nothing, because there's a pallet here, but it's like a really bad spot. I'm going to swing, I'm quickly going to stun, but it doesn't really matter. And I look and someone definitely has a cloud trap on them, so eventually I'll be able to see their aura. What does come up a lot actually in this game, I do think this green add-on is pretty useful, even though I rarely use it because of the fact that I don't really need to use it. But she obviously has a cloud trap on her, so I'm gonna follow her because I realize, wait, cloud trap means if you ball the pallet, it will break automatically. But she's gonna go over here, probably drop the pallet, but she doesn't drop the pallet. So now I realize I got a free down because there's nowhere she can go without dying. And Jolt's gonna activate, and now both of those generators are gonna automatically regress. Now there was a hook right there, but the reason why the hook are there is because in case you don't know, if you hook a survivor near a drone, the drone goes away. And there's 2 gens right next to those drones, and both of those drones will go away as a result of me hooking her there. So I'm going to chase this person, but I'm gonna move that drone later on. My cloud trap just got taken off this person, so I know she's over here, even though it was kind of obvious. The person is killing herself on hook for some reason. I don't really know why people do this against Score Merchant. Like, you can just play the game. I don't know if it's because I just play Score Merchant all the time and people like doing it, or just Score Merchant is an annoying killer to fight against or something. But he definitely killed himself on the hook. But it doesn't really matter because Make Your Choice activates, and now I know the person who unhooked her is over here. I'm trying to stick up on her and see if I can get her, but I don't know where she went. Also, I know they did a generator already, which is really annoying. So I know she was in this room somewhere. I don't know exactly where she went. So I'm gonna jump down here, try and find her, but again, I don't know where she is. I didn't hear her fall, so I just don't know where she went. So sadly, we get no Make Your Choice value, but it doesn't really matter because we still have our generators protected. They're gonna try and do this gen, but it is not gonna work because this girl's injured. So I'm gonna quickly hook her again. The reason why I didn't chase that girl is because there's no way she has enough time to do the generator before I can hook this girl. I know this girl's dead on hook, that's why I hooked her. A quick easy down before in 1 gen. Now, in case you watch my other videos of Score Merchant, you know that if I kill someone in less than well, if I kill someone before at least like the last gen is done, there's no way they're winning. That is impossible. So because of that reason, I'm gonna put a drone on this generator. And now I'm going to chase this person who I just saw, but I don't know where they went because I always lose track of people. And then I realized that even though I shouldn't get too cocky, like, yeah, I know I killed someone, but I need to make sure I at least put the game correctly. So I'm going to put a drone in this corner, up here. That way there is no way they can do that generator unless they go up top and do that drone. And now, Make Your, what's it called? Save the Best for Last is really useful right now because I was able to catch her much faster than I normally would. I actually really think Save the Best for Last is a good perk in this build. I do have videos with a different build. It's very similar to this one. It just has like Make Your Choice, and if I don't have Floods of Rage, instead I have a different perk. I know she has live, so I'm gonna wait for her to vault the window and chase her. But then she's gonna go through this window, and I have no way to really get to her, so I have to put a try and mind game this really good window. I put a drone up here so I can see where she is. She's gonna vault the window, but I'm gonna be able to catch her now because of the fact there's no way she can go vault the window again. She can go towards the pallet and not drop it. So I got mind games, sadly, because I'm bad. But now she's exposed, which doesn't really matter that much because of the fact that she what's it called? Already injured. But there's no way she can go anywhere, so because she's gonna die. Joe's gonna activate, and I can easily pick her up. That's another reason why I like this build, because basically it's like Joe activates, and you quickly get to pick someone up and goes with a gen. I mean, towards a hook. Because Joe activated, this generator is gonna have less progress on it, and this Claudette's not gonna be able to do it. The Claudette is going to, for some reason why sacrifice herself, but I'm still gonna be able to hook her because I know how much time I have. She's on a scorch hook, so next time she gets unhooked, I can see where everyone is. And if I'm far enough away, I can get a make your choice activate. This Claw Chop just got off this person, so I know exactly where they are. They're in this corner hiding. I don't know why I saw them right there, honestly. I see Claudette fall, so I know she's over here. This is why I said this add-on is so weird. Like, it's really useful in like the weirdest situations. Like, sometimes you wouldn't think it's gonna be useful, and it ends up being like insanely good. So I'm trying to mind game this palette, even though I know I can't do it. I just want her on this side when I try and get her. So Fang Min is coming. He's trying to unhook. I'm gonna hit her. I don't care if you unhook or not. Yeah, unhook if you want. I'm just going to trade places. But I am gonna try and hit her anyway, cause I know she has her killer. I know she has borrow time effect. So I don't know what I was doing right there. But I know that Claudette is near me, so I could go after Claudette. But I want to just hook Fang Min on the same hook. Hook. Come on, her name. I think it's Kate. Yeah, Kate on the hook. As a result, we're gonna be able to easily get another basically hook, and as a result, now I can go after Claudette because Claudette is injured. And then Claudette's like, nah, I want to go after the rescue, even though clearly I just saw her. So now I'm chasing Claudette, but I don't know where she is, because even though the chase music starts and I don't see her. Then I learned that they have that perk, I can't remember the name of it, but basically it stops the timer on the hook. Claudette's almost exposed by the drone, so I can see where she is once she's exposed. That's the only problem with the green add-on I have. Yes, it works when they survivors are almost always going to try and remove their claw traps, or the claw trap's gonna get removed automatically. But the reason why I kinda don't like the add-on is because they don't have a claw trap on them, but I have no add-ons. Like, my add-on doesn't do anything. I'd rather have the add-on that makes it so that way I can see where the survivors are and then the drum radius. Or do a readout where I can get a speed buff every time. So I'm gonna hook this person immediately. And while I'm hooking Kate, I can see the aura of Claudette. Now Claudette is injured, which means that make your choice is not gonna really matter unless she heals herself, which there'll be a waste of time to heal yourself if you know you're exposed. So I'm going after Claudette. I know Floods of Rage made me see where she is, so I know she's over here. And exactly as I thought, she's over here. So now we're gonna quickly go after Claudette and down her. And then when we down her, it'll be her second hook. She just drops the pallet out of frustration, I guess. I don't know why she did that. But then she doesn't drop that one for some reason. So I'm gonna chase her. This is a really bad paths over here. So this will be really easy to catch her. Wait for her to vault that, and she does for some reason when I'm on this side. And then I try to grab her, but the game was like, lol, no. So as a result, I don't grab her. But I'm gonna hook her on this scorch hook because it's scorch hook right here. And I believe this is her second hook, not her last. Oh no, ally is her first hook, actually. I feel like we've seen Claudette a lot, we just haven't actually hooked her. So I'm put this pallet card is right here. And now we have to basically, we're back to neutral where we need to basically find everyone else again. Because normally we hook one person, and then we hook one person down someone else to get unhooked, and then no one's doing gens. But this time, no one's doing gens, but I don't know what they are. So I'm going to try and find them. I'm going to break this pallet because this pallet is really annoying. And I hate the fact that this cake is going to abuse it against me. Even though I probably should break pallets more often, I just don't. I'll put a drone in this corner, that way they have to go in the corner to deactivate that drone if they want to do that generator. I'm going to also go over here to this generator over here. But first I'm going to go down here because I realize that someone is exposed and someone else is hiding. So normally I would go after the person that is hiding, but I realize you're exposed. I'm going to go after you. So I'm going to go below and try and find them. By getting rid of this drone, I'm going to be able to put down another drone later on. But first, I'm going to chase this person who I know is exposed. They went upstairs, but I see their scratch marks over here, so I'm either upstairs or they're over here. So I realize the person who's injured, who is Claudette. is gonna be running over here, and the person who's exposed is Kate, but it doesn't really matter who I go after. Claudette is on her last hook. She's gonna vault this pallet, this window, but she doesn't mind game me thinking I'm not gonna go after her. Like, no, I will kill you. So now Claudette has Decisive Strike. Ugh. And then stuns me. And I'm like, what the world? So then I had to chase her all over again. But it doesn't really matter because I can just go after someone else if I really wanted to. And here comes Kate. So now Kate is running from me. I know she's gonna vault this window, but instead she decides to go over here, which is fine by me. Now Kate is gonna go over here. There's a pallet over here. Thank the Lord, kind of broke it. And then I look, and of course her cloud trap came off of her. So Feng Min's gonna fall down here. I'm gonna go after her because I know she has not fatigue, but I guess when you fall down, you're gonna be stunned for a little bit. So that's a really quick now. I believe this is Feng Min's last hook, actually, if I remember correctly. And now Claudette is exposed because she's on the generator. Even though, like, I don't know why. Oh, it's not Feng Min's last hook, actually. I lied. But now Claudette is gonna try and do this gen. So I have in this corner thinking I can be oblivious if I do it. I mean unintelligible, which I am. But the Claudette is not stupid. She's going to go away from the gen, and she's not gonna go back there. So I'm waiting for her to come back because I think she's gonna do it. And lo and behold, she does. So now Claude doesn't know where I am, and she dies. Exactly this one. I love Scrum Merchant. The fact that you can do that is just so good. And we're gonna hook her right here. This is her second hook. It's so funny because, like, normally the first girl died so fast. Then we found Kate over here. This is Kate's last hook, and we can down her. The first girl died so fast for some reason and completely ruined the game for everyone else. And now we just get really, really quick downs because we only have one person to deal with. It makes it really, really easy. And then Claudette's like, I don't care myself on the hook. I don't feel like playing anymore. So Claudette dies. I can use my drone to easily find where she, my little pad, and easily find where she is on the map. Because Kate has a cloud trap on her. But honestly, sometimes I forget I even can track survivors with my tracker. And instead I just wait. So I know she's on the top floor somewhere. So I'm going to try and go on the top floor and find her. But sadly, I wasn't able to find her, so instead I'm just going to use the green add-on, which I told you can be really useful sometimes. I'm gonna put a drone up there to protect that generator, and I'm gonna put a drone. I'm gonna activate this drone over here. So I see that that Kate is slowly being exposed. So I know she's over here somewhere. I'm gonna wait and be untouchable. Feng Min is now exposed, and Kate runs into me because you're oblivious from my add-ons. So because of that reason, I'm gonna pick her up and easily hook her. Right here, and she's dead on hook. Now all I have to do is handle Feng Min, who is one more hook away from dying, and we're good. The only problem is I'm on the top floor, and I know that the hatch will spawn at the bottom floor, so I gotta find the hatch. But I don't really care if the last person goes to the hatch or not. All I care about is the build was a success, like usual. I'm telling you, I didn't really get that much make your choice value, honestly, but make your choice. And Floods of Rage really helped out. Floods of Rage is a really good perk, by the way. I think Floods of Rage is a really good perk. I don't think you'll see in my future videos I changed the build a little bit, but you don't need Floods of Rage, honestly, with Scroll Merchant. I just use it because it's really, really good at finding out where people are sometimes. But that was the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I love reading y'all's comments. If you wanted me to use different perks or a different killer, even though I always use Score Merchant, just let me know in the comments. If you have any other games you want to see me play, let me know in the comments as well. I was playing Deceive on my channel. One thing about me, if you don't know, I don't really care if my videos get lots of views or not. All I care about is the engagement. But I was playing Deceive, and I had a lot of fun, and I have recorded another video of Deceive that I was going to upload for y'all. But then I tried editing it, and it kept skipping frames. I don't know why. Then when I looked at my Dead by Daylight videos, they don't skip frames. So I'm wondering why that video skipped frames. I'm trying to fix the problem and get more content for y'all. But I'll be playing some different games on my channel, so stay forward and if you're looking for that. If I see you on the next video, have a nice day.